project's a 2000 model Toyota 4Runner. It's got a little bit of rust right there in the rocker. So that's all he wants to take care of. And he said he didn't care how it looked or what I did. So what I'm gonna do is cut the rust out, try to leave this corner, weld in a piece, just hand form it, and then paint from this mark up to somewhere in here, and we'll let it ride. All right, so here's the rust hole. I'm gonna get it cut out what I can, cleaned up inside, spray some Osfo in there to stop whatever rust it's got. Then try to find me a piece of sheet metal and bend me a patch and weld it in. All right, I got it cut out, ground around so I can weld to it. I'm gonna spray some Osfo in there, let it set for a little while, and go get me a piece of sheet metal and try to start cutting me out a panel. I was really good in art class. That'll give you something I can work with. Let's cut her out. I'm not much of a welder, but I'm a heck of a grinder. You'll see. Looks like something now that it's ground down. We'll mix up some body filler, put a coat on there, call it a night. Let that set up overnight, sand it tomorrow. Hopefully, put some rocker guard on it, paint it. It's now time to see if we can turn this into something that looks like a rocker panel. I did, however, get it to look more like a rocker panel. So I'm gonna put a little putty on it. It's a little low right in here, a little low right in there. I'm gonna put some glaze on it, sand it down, put some actual rocker guard texture coating on it. I can tell you one thing. Laying on a creeper, sanding above your head is not fun. All right, while that's setting up, I'm gonna sand another car that I need to paint. I believe this is ready to sand, and I'm ready to take a nap. All right, it's a new day. I got this all sanded down, ready to put some rocker guard on it. While I was sanding, ended up finding another rust spot right here. I could see a little bit that was starting, but he didn't want to do anything with it. I called him. There was an actual hole right here, so I ended up putting some fiberglass filler in there and then went over it with this. It's not the proper way to do it, but he doesn't want to replace the rocker right now. And this is not really structural. So we're gonna get it taped up, put some rocker guard on it, put some paint on it, let it go. All right, it's taped up. Spray some rocker guard. All right, we're gonna give this an hour to dry, come back and retape it. We'll retape this line and this line about an inch up to let the paint and the clear overlap that. All right, I got the base on it, got it retaped. See how I stepped it out, put paint, and then the next line will be clear. She's done. done and almost ready to go home. I'm gonna pull it out, let it cure a little bit more before I call him and tell him to come pick it up.